How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode with the 1977 Suzuki GS550. In the last episode, we got the bike running, but not so well. Let's see if we can make an improvement today. After the last video, I went ahead and I fiddled around with the bike a little bit. I wanted to figure out and diagnose what the problem was. So what I did was I started feeling the exhaust pipes, and sure enough, only cylinders 1 and 2 were firing, and 3 and 4 were still cold. So to kind of see and diagnose that issue, I went ahead and I swapped the spark plugs, 1 and 2 for 3 and 4, and vice versa. Started the bike up again, and sure enough, 3 and 4 got hot, and 1 and 2 went cold. So that told me that the spark plugs was the issue. So what I did was I went ahead and swapped them back around because I didn't want any dust getting in there or any debris. Yesterday was Sunday and the parts store is closed, so I had to wait a day. Didn't want nothing getting in there. But I went ahead and went over there today, got some new NGK plugs, and today we are going to be putting those in cylinders 3 and 4 and hopefully getting this bike running on all 4 cylinders. Stay tuned. Before we get started, we need to make sure that the gap on our plugs are correct. The spark plug gap on these GS550s are 0.32 on your gapper. Not sure if you can see that, but that's where we're at right now. So that one's good. And that one is good. Maybe we'll bump it up just a little bit. Oh, did that go too far? Yep, let's see if we can't push it down just a hair. There we go. Alright, now before we get started putting these spark plugs back in, these caps have to come off. There's one. And there's 2. Let's go ahead and pull these spark plug cables. And let's get started. Do a quick comparison. They appear to be the same size. All right.
go.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and see if we can't fire this thing up. Alright, let's see if we can get this bike to start up. Throw this over on prime, let us get some fuel build up. Got the kill switch to run. Power to on. Let's go ahead and give it a little choke and see what we can get. Got all 4 cylinders too. Alright. So we got a little bit of a leak here. Well, that first cylinder is still running cold. Let me see if I can find another spark plug. Alright, I went ahead and I snagged one of the spark plugs out of my bike. Let's see if we can get all 4 now. Sounds like the idle's a little low, but oh yeah, for sure, all 4 are running now. Alrighty y'all, that's it for our video on the 1977 Suzuki GS550 for today. We have a first ride coming up as soon as it gets a little bit warmer. It's a bit too cold. I think it's 8 degrees today. So we got this bike running on all 4 cylinders. She revved out real nice. It sounded real good. I need to turn up the idle a little bit. Get a couple more spark plugs for the other side. We need to get a side cover for the other side that covers the battery, and we need to get a brake light, and this bike will be ready for the road. So if you're wanting to get into motorcycling, this is a cheap, inexpensive way to do that. Find a bike at your local junkyard or off of a friend, Facebook Marketplace. Do your research, do your due diligence, and find out the information that you need to get the bike running. Then from there, it's just getting parts for it. 20 bucks, got this bike at the junkyard, and 10 bucks for the 2 spark plugs, 10 bucks for the fuel filter, and this bike is running, plus a borrowed spark plug from my other bike. If you liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button. I sure appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. Hope y'all have a good day.